What's the key? You need patience call here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, but he was relatively decent.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove.
To head out onto this road trip.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, league leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
One out, one out.
Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first.
Hey, let's go right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone. But I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Carlos Gonzalez will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. Two strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Nolan Arenado will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
No outs.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Ben Paulson will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball, 2-2 now.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Nick Hundley will dig in now as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Here we go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. In now, Monty Mitchell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Monty Mitchell.
Matzek's ready. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
I'll tell you, 30 straight games with a base hit, that's rarefied air. Not too many guys get to that point.
A.J. Pollock will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Hara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Eduardo Escobar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, you got no one.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, sit him down, strike him out. Here we go.
To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the shortstop,
Jose Reyes will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Tyler Matzik digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Guys, come on, guys.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Charlie Blackmon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Hey, nobody wait.
On the ground to third. Lamb is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Gerardo Parra is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stay ahead right now.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. Striding into the box, Monty Mitchell. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the center.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
A.J. Pollock will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Yasmani Tomas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
First baseman number 40.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Colby Rasmus will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Hey, 1 pitch right here. Oh, now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Blackman going back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Denver right after this. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. Makes the play, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Hey, we got one here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ben Paulson
0-1.
swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
No ball.
Thought he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in, Nick Hundley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Eduardo Escobar will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Jose Reyes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Justin Miller is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
At the plate, Monty Mitchell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Gerardo Parra stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's down.
Got him. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Grounded to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Monty Mitchell will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, There it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Well, this might be the longest home run the three of us will see hit all year. I mean, take a look at where this ball is going to land. That's out around the 470 mark.
Nolan Arenado digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Nick Hundley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on.
Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Monty Mitchell is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Eduardo Escobar will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Jose Reyes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
David Lowe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Plays it first here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
And this has been a good sequence so far. He had him well behind the fastball and then way ahead of the off-speed pitch right there.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 11-0. Good night from Denver.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the sea lines.